Day one, mastering the path to business success. Laws of success. These are the laws of success. One of the laws of success is the law of cause and effect. As we know, in this universe, whatever you give out, you get back. This whole universe is an orderly universe. Just look at nature. Do you think it's random? There is order. Spring always comes after winter. The same way there is order in our lives. We just are not aware of it most of the time. One of the orders, one of the laws of the universe is the law of cause and effect. Day one, mastering the path to business success. Who wants to have more success in their business? And you know what it is? It's the beauty of being a human being. No matter where you are, you always want to have more. Sometime ago, a long time ago, before learning about all these teachings of Bob Proctor, I thought it's wrong to wanting more all the time. That's what my parents taught me. They said, be satisfied, be happy. There are people who are doing much worse. There are homeless people. Be grateful. Yes, be grateful, but doesn't mean be satisfied. There's a big difference between being grateful for what you already have with being satisfied. If everybody was satisfied, if Edison was satisfied with candle lights, we wouldn't have lighting. If Steve Jobs was satisfied, if we were all satisfied human beings, we would still be living in caves probably. Don't be satisfied wherever you are in your life, because that's our nature. We always want to grow and expand and become a better version of ourselves. Do you wake up excited every morning? Who wakes up super excited every morning? And no shame if you don't raise your hand. That's totally fine, because that's where you're going to be by the end of this week. I see a lot of people, and I'm so grateful to see so many of you raise your hand, because I see a lot of people, unfortunately, these days, that they're having a hard time. So many people are having a hard time, right? They're looking at the news, they're looking at what's going on economy, the business is not doing how they expect it to be doing. If you can, I highly, highly suggest that you stop, or if you cannot stop, just minimize the amount of time you spend on news. They say good news is bad news. There is never anything positive, uplifting, high vibration in the news. And believe it or not, even if you say, okay, I'm just gonna listen to news to gather some information, I'm not gonna let it affect me, it is gonna affect you. It is affecting you all the time. It's affecting your vibration. I have stopped watching news many, many years ago, and I'm so happy I did that. Bob Proctor did that. People say we have to watch news, we have to see what is going on in the world. No, because you are not creating based on what is going on in the world. If you learn what I'm teaching you here, we are creating from within. We are creating from our mind. Do you know that during recession, we've been on this planet for many, many years. We've had recessions, we've had many recessions, 2008, we've had world wars. Do you know there have been more millionaires and billionaires made during those dark times? It is not about the economy. If one thing you can learn from this event, I want you to learn the cause, and write this down, this is beautiful. The cause of your results is not the world. You might need to read it a few times. The cause of your result is not the world. The cause of your result is your own inner thinking and thoughts. How many of you are familiar, kind of, sort of, with manifestation and law of attraction and how to manifest and what is it all about? Kind of know it, heard about it, visualization, goal setting. So I see a lot of hands. But the problem is, I had a conversation with one of you guys. Is she here? I don't think she's here, or maybe her camera is off. But anyways, I'm not gonna say who she was. She said, I don't think law of attraction and manifestation works all the time. I think It works sometimes, and it's just that some people are lucky. Who believes that's true? So, do you want to know what is the meaning of luck? I love that. That's Bob Proctor's definition. The meaning of luck is the known effect of the unknown causes. Oof, this is so good. When we see someone and we say they are lucky, oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. Things just happen easily for him. He was just lucky, got into that industry at the right time. He was just lucky. He purchased that property in the right market. It was just luck. Luck is the known effect of unknown causes. There are unknown causes that we are not aware of. You don't know what's going on in that person's head. You don't know what that person is feeling, thinking, vibrating on which frequency all day, every day. We don't know that. We think manifestation is, what is manifestation? Write it in the chat in a short sentence. What do you think manifestation is? How do you think we manifest? You've heard about it from the movie The Secret many, many times, all over social media, TikTok. What does it mean to manifest? How do we manifest? Creation, I love that. What we think we create, yes. Thought becomes things, yes. Bring future to the present by taking steps to make it happen, yes. The result of your vibration. Guys, you're amazing. Manifesting is created by your thoughts, the result of your vibration, balance of vibration. I love all these answers. Make your dreams real. I love it. And why do you think you are not manifesting? Why do you think you're not manifesting? We know we have to keep our thoughts positive. We know we have to keep our vibration positive. We know that we are creators. We are actually co-creators. We're not God. We are co-creating with God. So I'm going to explain the paradigm tomorrow. Paradigm is a really amazing concept, and it is the same as your subconscious thoughts and patterns and what's going on in the background, not what you are thinking positively. But what I wanted to mention here today, right now, is that the problem is what is the percentage of your time, what is the percentage of your day that you are in that positive thinking, future visualizing? For the majority of people, we are not there most of the time. And we think, oh, I'm visualizing in the morning and at night, and I'm staying high vibe. And I have read Think and Grow Rich. I've read it 3 times already, and I'm not manifesting. What is the percentage of the day that you are staying there in that vibration or frequency with high level of certainty? When you are looking at your bank account, are you staying high vibe? Are you in control of your thoughts and feelings, or you get stressed out a little bit? That's our practice. When you look at what is, do you let what is to control you, or you go within and say, I know better. I know better. I am the creator of my life. I can decide what to think about. No one can make you to think about what you don't want to think about. Just because something is the reality and it's in your physical world doesn't mean you have to pay attention to it. Sure, be aware of it. You don't need to be intentional about it because it is in your physical world. You will be aware of it. Don't worry about that part. But then take your attention off that and focus on what do you want. If you can do that all day long, focus on what is it that I want? What is it that I want? And you can make that a bigger percentage of your day, you're going to start manifesting faster. What is it that I want? I am not going to let what is affect my feeling and mood. the house I'm living in, my bank account, my business, my credit cards, my relationship, any hardship that I have, I am not going to pay attention to that. You have to take your attention off that. Someone asked me on LinkedIn, so send me the, what is it? Even I don't even know the terminology. Send me the keynotes or send me like the brief, like the points that you're going to teach each day and what is it going to be about. And I said, I don't have that. I don't do that. I don't prepare presentation. Each audience is different. I'm tuning into your energy. I am doing the 15 minutes short Zoom calls with you guys. By the way, if you haven't done that yet, please do it, because that's how I understand your needs and that's how I tailor this event. So these events, I literally just close my eyes before the beginning of the event and I ask God to guide me, use me as a channel, guide me, whatever these people need, please help me to tell them and transfer to them that message. So each day is different. Each live event is different. Basically, this is all I have. I don't have notes prepared because I want to be fine-tuned with you guys and what you need. And we all can use our intuition and our psychic more. We are way too much in our head. We need to drop more in our heart. When I started my business and I was having a hard time, it was when I was working like a crazy woman. I was in real estate. I was door knocking and cold calling. I was door knocking in the winter in Toronto, minus 20 degrees. And I was working like, I don't know how many hours a day, and I was not getting the result because I was way too much in my head and in my masculine energy and in hustle and grind. We need to understand, and I'm going to teach you that, how to drop into your intuition more, how to drop into your heart more, how to connect with spirit, God, universe, whatever you believe in, and ask for guidance. The guidance doesn't come from a marketing company. The guidance comes from God and then the marketing company. So most of you know Bob Proctor. Who doesn't know Bob Proctor? Can you put it in the chat if you don't know of Bob? He studied and taught this material, law of attraction, manifestation, for over 60 years of his life. That was his life. One of the best teachers on human potential and success. He passed away 2 years ago. He studied and he taught this material for many, many years, 60 something years of his life. He changed millions of lives. He created this multi-million-dollar company that is still going on. And he was from a very poor family. So just in brief, so you have an idea. He was a high school drop-off. He didn't have any business background. He said he knew he was not the smartest person in the world. And he said, if I can do this, understanding how the mind works, each and every one of you can do absolutely anything you want. And I want you right here, right now, if you're watching the live or if you're watching the recording, take this and make it your belief. If Bob Proctor, a high school dropoff from a poor family with really bad success record, like failing all the time, he said he was a fireman up until he was 26 years old, and he was earning $4,000 and he was owing $6,000. He was always in debt. He struggled financially. His family was not educated or rich. If he could create a multi-million-dollar company and change millions of people's lives to earn more money, that was his mission. He taught people how to earn more money. One of the things that he taught was how to turn your annual income into your monthly income, meaning you can earn in 1 month what you are currently earning in the whole year. He did that for many years. And if he could do that, I want you to really believe that you can absolutely do anything you want. And so just a little bit about my story, because again, I don't want to talk about myself. I really want to teach. I I got to know Bob from the movie The Secret, obviously. The first time I watched it, like everyone else, I was like, wow, like I can think about something and I can have it. Obviously, it's not like that. It takes more work. That's why people think about manifestation and law of attraction and they get disappointed. It's not just that you think about something and you create a vision board and it happens. It's deeper than that. That's what I teach. We need to understand the mind. We need to understand what is the conflicting thoughts that we have in the subconscious that is stopping us. And when I got seriously involved with Bob Proctor was when I was in real estate. I was having a really hard time selling, doing anything, making money. And I took one of his programs, 6 months program. My real estate business shifted completely. In a year, I became an award-winning agent in my office, Royal LePage here in Toronto. I fell in love with his material. I decided to become a coach. I took a 1-year coaching. That was in 2020, 4 years ago. And I fell in love with this material. And I think it's my mission and passion and in life to teach it to many people as possible. I still have my real estate license. I just buy and sell property for myself. I don't do any real estate deals. This is all I do full time. So let's talk about success, because today's call is about mastering the path to business success. What do you think success means? Financial freedom. Who wants financial freedom, by the way? I realized a lot of people don't necessarily want to have a lot of money or be multi-millionaires. If you want, great. But we all want financial freedom because we don't want to think about what we want to do. We just want to be able to do the things that we want to do, right? And Bob says, you were born rich. It's your right to be rich. If we are not rich, if we are struggling in our finances, it is all because of our own limiting beliefs. We have to take responsibility, guys. It is not the economy. In this economy, there are people who are thriving. If you think it is economy, you're giving the power to the economy. Take your power back. You can change things. So I tell you the definition. Bob Proctor says success, actually it comes from Earl Nightingale. Write it down. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So if you said success is fulfillment of your goal, fulfillment of your desire, it means you're thinking right now, right here, right now, you are not successful. But that's not true. One of the biggest teachers on human potential and success, Earl Nightingale, said, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. If you have a goal and you're working towards it every day, taking a step, you are already successful. And I want you to see yourself as of right here, right now, a successful person. I'm going to teach you the self-image in a few days. It's going to change your world. Your self-image is how you think about yourself in your head. It's not about how you look like. It's not about how the world sees you. It's about your opinion about yourself. What kind of person you think you are. If you think you're not successful, you're projecting that into the world. Doesn't matter how put together you look like. What is your idea about yourself? You need to start thinking about yourself successful. If you're here, if you're on this live event, first of all, I appreciate each and every one of you so much. In the world that there is so much happening, so many events going on, so many Zoom calls, and our time is our biggest currency. You spend your time here, it means you are successful. You are taking time, paying attention to something that is going to help you become a better version of yourself and manifest your goal. You're already successful. Put it in the chat. I am successful. I'm already successful. you have to change the way you see yourself. We are all already successful because we are on that path. And the more you participate in the chat, the more you're making it believe to yourself. The more you're making it real for your subconscious mind. So please don't be passive, do it for yourself. And if you're watching the recording, do the same. Participate, take action. You are showing yourself that this is real. You're not just here to hear something and to, this is also another thing I wanted to mention today. When you come to these events, or even if you're watching the recording, your intention makes or breaks everything. What is your intention? Are you here and you're telling yourself, let me see what this is all about, this wealth manifesting workshop and this Helia person, which this weird name, let me see what is this all about? Or you can have another intention. You can tell yourself, I decide, and it's your decision. It's not my decision. I can't do much for you guys. You are the one doing everything for you. I'm giving you suggestions. I suggest right here, right now, have this intention that this week, this wealth manifesting workshop, my intention is that this week is going to change my life. This is the beginning of a new chapter of my life. Who can stop you from having this intention? No one, just yourself. Have this intention, write it down, write it down. I decide that this week, from as of right now, as of today, by me participating in this event, I'm starting a new chapter of my life. How exciting is that? How exciting is that? And it's your intention that is giving it power. And if you do what I tell you to do this week, and if you participate and really have this intention, this is going to be the case. This is going to be the new chapter of your life. Your life is never going to be the same, especially if you've never been in this environment. I'm telling you, you're not going to look at life the same way anymore. Yes, I love all these affirmations. Affirmations are very powerful, but you have to believe in it. You can't just say it and doubt it in your mind. So have the intention that today, tomorrow, for the rest of the week, this week, with what I'm going to teach you and what we're going to go through is going to absolutely change your life. And one other thing I want you to think about is that just because you lived a certain life up until now, let's say 30, 40, 50, I don't know how old you guys are. Let's say you lived a certain way till even say you're in your 70s. You lived a certain way up until now. Doesn't mean the rest of your life is going to be the same. The rest of your life can be completely different from what you lived so far. So success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal, and you need to start seeing yourself successful already. But so when we say progressive realization of a worthy ideal or worthy goal, then one of the most important things to set and think about our goal. What is your goal? We need to have a goal, okay? We need to have a goal, but I'm going to explain what goal is. So is your goal, what is your goal? So why do we set goals, by the way? Bob explains the reason why we set goals are not for us to get, goals are for us to grow. Write it down. Goals are not for us to get. Goals are for us to grow. We set a goal so that in that journey of achieving that goal, we grow. We become a better version of ourselves. We overcome our limiting beliefs. When you become a better version of yourself, achieving your goal is inevitable. Let's say right now you're here on this level of frequency. and everything you want. You want more success. You want more money. You want more ease in your business. You want a better relationship. You want better friendships. You want more happiness. Who wants more happiness, by the way? We want more happiness. I feel like happiness is the number one. Probably I'm going to have another event just to talk about happiness. Everything you want, you're here on this level, and everything you want is here. How you get everything you want? You have to become that person who already has those things. You change. It's not that you need to get something, you need to do something, and then you will get there. You, as a person, as a human being, you need to change. I love that, Caroline. It's beautiful. I choose to be happy each and every day. If you can do that each and every day, my friend, soon you will get everything you want. Because why do we want everything we want? So think about your goal right now. Why do you want your goal? Put it in the chat. Why do you want your goal? We want more money. We want more success. We want more ease in our business. We want to contribute. We want to serve. Why do we want everything that we want? I love that you guys are connecting with each other. There is a power in connection, masterminding, and I highly recommend you guys do that. People who are on this live, and even if you're watching the recording, please comment, connect with each other, because you guys are on a same vibrational frequency. The reason why we want anything, from success, growth, even if we want to grow, money, clients, business, why we want anything in this life is because that makes us feel better, to feel good. We want to feel good. If I make more money, I feel good. If I impact more people, I feel good. If I have a beautiful relationship, I feel good. If I serve, I contribute, I teach, and I elevate someone, I feel good. So the reason why we want anything is to feel good. Why not start feeling good right here, right now? Isn't that the ultimate thing that we all want? Why should we wait? Can you start being a little bit happier as of right now? Just start being a little bit happier. It's changing your vibration. That, you know what, we think, I have to get this amount of money, I have to get this business, I have to get out of my debt to become happy. Believe me, if you're not happy, even if you get your goal, there is going to be another thing that is going to make you unhappy. You're just going to attract more of how you feel. So start feeling happy right here, right now. The happier you feel, the more things open up. Believe me, that's the key. That's the secret. If you start feeling happy, the new doors will open. Don't be too serious about life. Feel good right here, right now, and you're going to see new connections, new resources, the things that you never thought about. God is not going to send you something on that frequency if you're here. How do you get there to the higher frequency? Start feeling better. Dance, listen to music, good music. So let's talk about goals. There are 3 types of goals. Who knows what I'm going to talk about? If you've been in my classes before, yes, Taralyn. Who knows A type, B type, and C type goals? There are 3 types of goals: A, B, and C type goals. Bob Proctor explains. So many people don't know how to set a goal. So many people want more money. Like, do you know anyone who doesn't want more money? Even if they say they don't want more money, I think deep down they do, but they think they can't have it, so they say they don't want it. Millionaires and billionaires want more money. Doesn't matter how much money you have, you still want to have more money. That's not a goal. If you talk to someone and say, what is your goal? And they say, I want to have more money, that's not a goal. Because Bob Proctor said, okay, you want to have more money? You're going to walk out and you're going to find $1 on the street, and the universe says, here you go, more money. You need to be clear how much more money. Your goal needs to be clear. A, B, and C type goals. What are these? A type goals are the goals that you have already achieved and you know how to achieve. The example that Bob gives is like you have a car. You purchased a brand new, let's say, Range Rover, because that's my car and that's my favorite brand. Let's say you purchased the Range Rover brand new, and then in 4 years after, 5 years after, by the way, I'm not bragging. Anything that I have and I do, and anything that Bob has and he did, you guys can do it too, because we are all the same. We are actually all from the same source. We are from source. Our soul, our essence is the same. We look different, but we are the same. Our essence, our spiritual DNA is the same. So you can have a Range Rover too, if that's your favorite car, or you can have a better car. So A type goal is the goal that you have done it before. Like you purchased the car 4 years ago, and now after 4 or 5 years, it's old. So you want to sell it and buy another car. That's an A type goal. You've done it before, you know how to do it. B type goal is a goal that you have not done before, you haven't achieved it before. Like you want to get to a higher position in your corporation, or you want to start a kind of like a startup or a side hustle, but you kind of know the steps. You know someone who can help you. You know what are the A, B, C, D, the steps. You know where you should go. You know where you should apply. You know that in order to get that to that position, you need to get a new degree. You need to get a new credential. If you know the steps, that's a B type goal. We don't want to go after A type goal. You can have an A type goal, but that's not what I'm teaching here. And you can have a B type goal too, but again, that's not what we are focused here. We are focused on a C type goal here. A C type goal is your dream, your fantasy, what you really, really want from deep in your heart. And it's scary. It's scary and it's exciting, and you have no idea how to get it. You might know the first step, but that's all you know. You might know that you need to create a website, you need to get on social media, or you don't know all the steps. There is no way. You've never done that before, but it is something calling you from within. And this is my dream. This is my goal. This is my mission, my purpose in life, to help each and every one of you to start going after your C-type goal. If I can convince you that your C-type goal, that dream, that desire, that purpose that you have within your heart is for you and you can have it, it's yours, I would be like, mission accomplished. So put it in the chat if you know what is your C-type goal. I love that. I'm abundant and prosperous, Caroline, and that's a beautiful affirmation. But for goal setting, a C-type goal has to be more clear, like more detailed. Like, what is it exactly that you want? What kind of business? What kind of work? What do you want to do every day? How much money you want to have? Really make it more tangible. Think about your goal, and I want you to write it down. And if you don't know your C-type goal, Bob said we all know our C-type goal. The reason why some people think they don't have a C-type goal is because they suppressed it so much, they didn't believe in themselves so much that they don't even think they have a desire. But we all have a desire. And by the way, our desire doesn't need to be life-changing. Like some of us might have different goals, like family goals, like in a smaller scale. There's no small or big. It's something that is on your heart. Burnout is not a natural state of human being. That's not our natural state. That's a wrong programming. We have to remove that. And you know what? More and more people are learning these manifestation methods. So learning how to manifest using the power of your mind and learning the law of attraction and how you create from within, to me, it looks like the new technology that more and more people are learning. So if you're still in the old school of hustling and grinding and working hard and just being in the 3D physical world, you're behind. You need to catch up. A lot of people, even younger people in their 20s, if you look on social media, they are living their dream life, traveling the world with ease. And they're making money because they understood their thoughts are powerful. So get on this train with me, because that old school hustle and grind is the thing of the past. The importance of this workbook. This workbook is designed to help you integrate the lessons better. So please take time. You're going through a transformation in this event. So believe it or not, you're not just hearing words and you're not just writing things down. Your vibration is elevating every day as you keep coming live and as you watch the recordings. And if you have time, watch the recordings again, even if you are live. Your vibration is changing. Your consciousness is changing, is shifting. And when you do the workbook, your consciousness and vibration shifts again. You're going through a transformation in this event. The more work and focus you put in, the better results you will receive. And have fun with it. Let's have more fun in life. So day one, which is today, October 28th, I want you to go through these on your own after the event, because we're almost 1 hour. What does it mean for you to be really successful? How does it look like exactly in your personal and professional life? So again, I want you to think about what you really want. Don't think about, I will show you the how. Don't worry about the how for now. Let's think about, like, we are having this 1 week, it's like magic. Let's say it's magical. There is no one stopping you. You can think as big as you want. You don't need to share this with anyone. You don't need to share it with your family, your partner. You don't need to share it with me. Keep it for yourself and go as wild and crazy as you want. What does a successful life, personal and professional, look like to you in your ideal world? Let's say you have a magic wand. How are you living? What are you doing? Who are you serving? What hobbies are you having? How does your relationship look like? Your personal life, your professional life, how much money you have, how many travels you take, where do you go? Where are you staying? What are you wearing? What are you doing in this world? Just put everything down. And the second question, what do you really want? That's a question Bob kept asking in all his events. He kept saying, what do you really want? How often do we think, what do we really want? We don't think about it. We think about, what can I have? What is possible for me with, but the question here is, what do you really want? Keep asking yourself, even if you don't know what that is. Or even if you know what that is, keep asking yourself. You might come up with other stuff. If someone were to stop you on the street and ask you, what is your goal? How would you respond? Do you have goals? Are they written down? Bob Proctor talks about goal cards. You need to have your goal written somewhere that you can look at every day, many, many times a day. You need to reprogram your mind. You need to saturate your mind with your goal. What is it that is on your mind most of the time? What is not working? Your challenges, all your difficulties, or your goal? Why do we think we need to focus on what is not working in life? Where does that programming come from? And we all have that. We think if we have an issue, if things are not going our way, we have to laser focus on that and find a solution for it. It never works. You could never find a solution from the same mind that has created the problem. You cannot focus on the problem and find a solution. Where focus goes, energy flows. What are you giving your energy to? Start focusing on your goal. Start focusing on your C-type goal, on your desire and your passion and what you want. And your problems will automatically be solved. You will come up with an idea. When you are focused on your goal, you will have an aha moment on how to fix your issues and pay your debt. Don't think about debt. Think about what you want. Think about creation. Think about success. Think about your goal. Make sure you're not playing small. Write down one personal and one professional goal. So these are your homeworks for today, and each day has 2 pages. So on the second page, it says, write down 2 of your limiting beliefs. We didn't have a chance to talk about beliefs that much today. I will talk about it tomorrow, which is a very important subject, because if we don't change our beliefs, doesn't matter how much affirmations you say, doesn't matter how many times you look at your goal, C-type goal, and read your goal, and how many times you close your eyes and visualize. If you don't understand what is stopping you, what are those limiting beliefs, and if you don't change it, you won't be able to manifest much. So I'll talk about the beliefs and limiting beliefs tomorrow. And also tomorrow, again, is a really, really important session because I'm going to talk about paradigms. Same thing, paradigms, limiting beliefs, subconscious programming that we all have. And I will tell you tomorrow, where do these beliefs and programming come from, how to find out what those are, and how to change those limiting beliefs. That is really my goal, to help you how to do that. Earl Nightingale said, success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So who are we? We're already successful. We are on our way. I love that question, Linnell. How to get my results in less time, C-type goal. That's the whole purpose, to get your result, your C-type goal, in less time. When it takes too long, when it is too hard, we know that there's something wrong. But also, I don't want you to give you this illusion that you just make a decision and come up with a C-type goal and snap and you will have it. No, it takes some time, but it can be really short time. I will teach you more during this event, but also please send me your questions so I don't forget to answer them specifically. So that goal that you mentioned in the chat, the reason why you want that, why do you want that and no one else wants that? The reason why you want that is because, pay attention what I'm going to say, is because the fulfillment of that desire is calling you. Your heart is being called. The fulfillment of desire, of opening that healing center, that already exists energetically, vibrationally. And the fulfillment of it is calling you, is saying, come, I want to be manifested. Take the steps towards it. It's already yours. Believe it. Yeah, the hustle culture is the thing of the past, and it's okay. We lived that way for a while. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. It's like we had a life before internet. We had to send mails by post. Now we can email in a second. So beautiful to see you all. Looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. It's going to be a powerful session. Thank you, guys. Love you, love you, love you.